Yeah, yeah. La, na, na. La, na, 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 na. La, na, na, na. La, na, 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 na. Look, late night glow screens flashing. KODIMAN's got the passion. Gaming moves that keep you guessing. Tech tips smooth like a lesson. You wanna win, you wanna thrive. Hit that like, hit subscribe. One click closer, don't deny. KODIMAN's the reason why. KODIMAN's the stream king. Shows you how to do your thing. Master it all, let the knowledge flow. Don't miss a beat, now you know. KODIMAN's the stream king. Shows you how to do your thing. KODIMAN's the stream king. Shows you how to do your thing. Controller in hand, the game's on lock. Fixing your tech like a ticking clock. He's the guide you didn't know you need. Leveling up with lightning speed. Don't get stuck, don't lose your way. KODIMAN's here to save your day. One more stream, you wanna stay. Learn the moves and press replay. KODIMAN's the stream king. Shows you how to do your thing. Master it all, let the knowledge flow. Don't miss a beat, now you know. KODIMAN's the stream king. Shows you how to do your thing. KODIMAN's the shows you how to do your thing. All up, ya da 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 da. KODIMAN's the KODIMAN's the KODIMAN's the.
Yo, what is good, y'all? What's happening? It's October 14th, you guys. Wednesday. Man, just wanted to go live a little bit. I know tomorrow Amazon is getting ready to release the Vega operating system for the new Fire Sticks. Okay, shout out to you guys, man. Thank you guys for joining. You guys, don't forget to hit that like button. You guys, don't forget to smack that like button when you come in. Appreciate you guys, man. We're gonna have a little chat today about some streaming devices that I think that you guys should pay attention to, that are very, very important to have, to be able to use when Amazon goes ahead and do what they do. And also, it's coming up, you guys. It's coming up. When Google get ready to do what they do, you guys, it's gonna be a little bit rougher. Okay, so we got to take twists and turns, you guys, to get this job done. Okay, but we gonna get it done. We all gonna make sure that we all in the right spot, you guys. Let's see who we got here. We got my dude Hufflink. What's up, man? What's happening? Hopefully you feeling good today and well and blessed. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, it's been rough for us, to hear, a lot of bad news this year, in the streaming industry with Google going what they going, and with Amazon, finally getting ready to release what they got. But for what I heard, you guys, I heard that the old Fire Sticks is not going to be affected by the new Vega OS. So, so hopefully, if you guys still rock Fire Sticks, I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know how many people still like them or still use them, but if you still have them, and I'm almost for sure that I've heard it, multiple places, you guys, if you still have the old Fire Stick, it's still gonna work. Okay, still gonna work. So, but I want to show you guys. I pulled up 1, 2, 3, 4. I pulled up 5 devices, you guys, and some of them may cost a little bit more, and some of them may be a little bit cheaper. Okay, so but we're going to go ahead and go through some of these devices, and check out some of the things that they do have, and possibly see what might interest you and fit your budget. Okay, so let's see who else we got. We got my dude Latif. What's up, Latif? What's happening? Thank you, dude, for stopping by. Appreciate you. Much love. We got Miss Lady J in the building. What's up, Miss Lady J? How you doing? Hopefully everything is well with you, and you're staying blessed. Okay. Latif says, I like the VC5 boxes. That works great. Yeah, a lot of those boxes like that in the super box, shout out to my dude, Hufflink, you guys, he's affiliated with Superbox. And you guys, I do own a Superbox myself. Okay. And I could tell you guys, there is some good things about that Superbox. Okay. And you guys, the Superbox has been around for quite a minute. Okay. It's been around for quite a minute. And there's been some other boxes that's been around too. I really like the Superbox. It works very super well, and it does the job. Okay. I can tell you that because I've used it. I've owned it. I have it right here inside my bedroom. I use it every single day. I've tried, different applications on there so far as, the Kodi thing, I've tried it on there, and, it seems to work very super well. Okay. So, well, we gonna go through some boxes here. Let's see what Miss Lady J says. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up when you sign in. Yeah, you guys, hit that thumbs up so we can get as much as people in here as possible as we can, you guys. Appreciate you, Miss Lady J. M Forte, hello to all my sisters and brothers around the world. Hey, appreciate you, my dude, man. Thank you, appreciate you. Who else we got here? DeMayo Clinic. What's up? What's happening? Hopefully everything is well. Hopefully everything's well with you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Okay, so you guys, I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. Okay, we're gonna get the party started. I want to show you guys some devices. We're gonna go over these devices, and I want to show you, some of the features that some of these boxes really have. Okay, because there's a lot of things that, in the streaming community that we all use. Okay, that we all, want to use and we choose to use, and that's what I don't understand. Like, the thing is, with some of these streaming companies, why would they want to take, our rights away from us, what we choose to put on that box? Okay, but I basically, that's what they're saying. You have no other choice, and they're going to do this, they're going to do that. But you guys, there's other options out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get started. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So we got right here, the first one is the Formula, you guys. Very good box, you guys. And they range anywhere from, a smaller device to, the newest device that just came out, which is a Z12. Okay. They, as you can see right here, this is 11 Pro, and that's a Bluetooth remote. And that box is pretty good, nice size. It's not too big. And a lot of people, when they look at different devices, they don't want a really big box. Okay, they want something where they can put it and keep it nice and comfortable, and not be able to have all that space take up. Okay, so let's go down here and look at some of these boxes. You guys, let's look at this one right here first. This is the Z12, you guys. Very, very new box. You know, it just came out, you know, not too long ago. As you can see, that's the remote. Okay, here's the box. I like the decoration. I mean, the little curve inside the middle of the box. I like how that's like that. And also, you guys, it does come with 128 gigabytes internal recording time shift. Okay, and it is Dolby Vision Atmos. Okay, and it's powered by wireless 6E. Okay, so you know, for all you guys out there that do have the new 6E, if you do have it, this box is capable of using that. Okay, and then you also have the Bluetooth remote. Okay, very, very different design on the remote. Let me see if we can get a picture of the remote. Here's the remote, you guys. So you see, you got your, you know, your favorite buttons right here, and you do also have the plus and the minus button, and a channel up and down, and your other simple little buttons, and the home button. Okay, so very, very nice remote, you guys. And this box, I think, is like 2 something. Okay, so I think it's about 2 something. But if you're looking for something, you know, that's really nice, and you have your own entertainment system, you guys, this box will be real nice. Okay, so it's powered by Android 12. It's got Android 12 in it, and it does have the AO Media Video 1. Okay, and it's a level 1 in Wolverine, and it's 4 gigabytes of RAM. So you guys, very, 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 very powerful box. Okay, very, very powerful box. Okay, and it's DDR4, 120 gigabytes of storage. Okay, and as you can see, the 6C, and it has a gigabyte Ethernet. Okay, so that's very, very important because excuse me, sorry. Some people like to, you know, plug their stuff up through Ethernet all the time, and that's very, very important because you guys, you do get the best results when you plug your device up Ethernet wise. Okay, so it does have an Ethernet gigabyte. Okay, and the 4K 60 frames and HDR 10 plus. Okay, and the Bluetooth backlit remote. Okay, so it's backlit remote. Okay, Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. Okay, so very, very, and it's telling you guys, it's a very, very powerful device. Okay, very, very powerful device, and it works very, very super well. Okay, from what I've heard, I've seen some reviews, and you guys, also I've seen some reviews off my dude Penn. If you guys are not, you know, for sure, go over there and check out his channel. You guys, he's got a really good channel. He does extent stuff on some of these devices. And also, you do have My TV Online 3. So that's the newest one that they do have. And that is for your IPTV client that you may have, that you may be using. They do not, it does not come with IPTV. You have to have your own, and you put it in there. Okay. And so simple. And this is what the this is what the outer face looks like. Okay, very, very simple. And I like, you know, you guys, I like this. I like formula because it gives you a very, very clean look. Okay, not too many people like all that flashy stuff going on. So, you know, it's got the basic simple things. You can see your settings is right up here. Okay, and you do have all this right here, and you have the marketplace. You do have Google Play Store. Okay, so you guys, very, very super nice box. Okay, and eventually down the line I'm gonna get it. I haven't decided yet. I wanted to see, you know, everybody's opinion. So you do have these other boxes down here. You do have the Z11 Pro Max and the Pro. You know, these other boxes are smaller and they're older, but you guys, they do get the job done. Okay, so very, very super nice boxes. They do get the job done and they work very, very super well. And you guys, this Z Mini, very, very nice little device. Okay, and the Bluetooth remote. So, you know, and it's easy. You know, you plug it in the back of your TV and it hides itself. You know what I mean? So you don't have, you know, all that clutter, you know, have to worry about it sitting anywhere. So it'll be in back of the TV. Okay. So that's the formula, you guys. Very super nice box. Okay. Very super nice company. Very made well. I had plenty of formulas and they last forever. Okay, they last forever. So you guys might want to check this out. Formula, all you have to do is type it up, Formula TV. I'll go ahead and paste this inside the chat. So just in case you guys wanted to go ahead and check that out. Okay. And the next one that we got right here is the Buzz TV, you guys. Okay. Oh, it didn't show up. Oh. Yeah, so there it goes, you guys. That's the link for Buzz, for Formula, you guys, for you guys to check out. Okay. Next one we got here is Buzz TV, you guys. So we all know about Buzz TV. You know, everybody knows. There's been plenty of reviews on multiple boxes from Buzz TV. And this one right here is a power station, you guys. Very good box. It's very super fast. And to me, you guys, this box is a streaming box, but it can be also used as multiple things like gaming. Okay, so when I say gaming, you guys, I mean like you know, when I had it and I did the review on it, I went ahead and you know, took it to its, you know, its limit, you know, and tried a game on it, you know, a little bit. I did some retro gaming on it, you know, a little bit here and there, and it worked. You guys, it was like butter. Okay, it's smooth butter. You know, it did really good. Okay, so you know, power stations are very, you know, they're expensive. Okay, but they're very good boxes. Okay, if you could afford, and you could, you know, you could afford a box like that, they do. But they do have these other ones like here. Okay, which are very nice. Okay, they do have the X5. You know, as you can see, there's two USB ports here, and let's see if we could see something about it. Okay, so you guys, very super nice. It's Bluetooth remote. Okay, and it does have Android 13 operating system. Okay, and you guys, Android 13 was very super nice when it was out. I don't recall Android 13, you guys, ever having any problems. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. You know, you got the port in the back, you know, HDMI and the AC and some other things right there. So, and it's all red, you know, and it does have of course Android 13, and it has the Amalogic S905 X4 Quad 64 Cortex 855, okay, and it has the Mali G31 MP2, okay. So very, very, very super nice chip inside there. So that means to tell me that, you know, it runs pretty good, okay, and it does have a lot of storage, you know, 128 gigabytes, okay, which 4 gigabytes of RAM, okay, and it here's some other things on here: a USB 2, a USB 3, a micro SD, okay, and see, and it comes with device, the remote control, the voice remote, the cable, the power cord, 2 batteries, and a startup card, okay. So very, very super nice box. Let me go back. So that's a very, very super nice box, and you know, you guys can find that box on Amazon, okay. And then you also got, you know, some other, you know, different things down here, like the classic, and then you have the U5, and then you have a Linux player. I've seen this box, you guys, but I don't know nothing about it, so I can't tell you anything about this box because I'm not for sure anything about it, okay. But I'm gonna do some research on this box, because this thing Linux makes me wonder, you know, how good does this box play, okay. So, and then you have the HD5, which is almost like a little dongle, okay, similar to the Formula Mini, okay. And then you have the E5, you got the B5, and that's it, okay. So some very, very nice devices from Buzz TV, you guys. Very, very dependable devices, okay. They all work very super well, and I know they do, okay. And I know well because I've had a couple different Buzz TV boxes, and they work very super well, especially this power station, you guys. When I first got it and I plugged it up, I loved it, okay. So Buzz TV, guys, let me go ahead and put this in the chat just in case you guys want to go check that out, okay. Who we got over here? We got my dude Skulls. What's up, Skulls? Skulls says that must been a new one on the Buzz, but close over 500. I don't think so for that price. Yeah, it, you know, a lot of people have, you know, where they can't afford it, you know what I mean. So, you know, and I understand, you know, everybody has different spending habits, you know. Some people can afford a little bit more and some people can't, you know what I mean. So you know, all these boxes I'm going over, you know, some of them are affordable, and then some of my, you know, I want to show you that are boxes that are really nice, that are a little bit more cost, but they're really super nice, okay. So Skulls Playlist says a fire stick can use Steam Link. Yeah, it sure can, okay. So yeah, you guys, the power station, okay, very super nice box if you can afford it. You know, it's about, like, you know, about 3 something. It's a very expensive box, you know what I mean. I ain't even gonna lie, it's a very expensive box, but all these things that it says it will do, it does do, okay. It does a whole lot more than just what the Formula would do, okay. So let's go over here to something a little bit more affordable for people, okay. we're going to talk about the Me Cool. Okay, you guys, Me Cool has been around quite a bit. Okay, and they still have Android TV on it. Okay, very, very good device. Okay, if you're looking for something like a budget device, you guys, the Me Cool is a very, very good device. And then you can see they have the Me Cool KM7 is $78, and the Me Cool KM2 Plus TV box is $87. Okay, so and this is what it looks like, you guys. Little box, you know, probably like the size of like an on box. Okay, so it does have some, you know, it's a good thing right here. It does have some ventilation at the bottom of the box. And you guys, that's very, very important about an Android box, because that box needs ventilation. It needs to be able to breathe. It needs to be able to let out, you know, some of the heat, and the device can cool down. So this does have, you know, ventilation, and you can see it does have the pegs on the side to, you know, keep it up. Okay. And you do have two USBs in the back. You do have an HDMI, an AV, a LAN port, and then you have your power, and then you have your optical. Okay, so very, very good device. And then here's the remote. You know, very, very similar, you guys, to the on remote. Okay, it looks very, very similar. Okay, so and you do, of course, you do have, you know, your YouTube down here, your Netflix, Prime Video, and Google Play. Okay, so and it's Netflix and Google certified Android TV box. So you know, a very, very small box, and it's built very, very super well. Okay, so for people who can't afford, and you just want something that's, you know, that's gonna run, and something that's, you know, gonna do the job, and it's gonna play what you want it to play, and have, you know, a little bit of, you know, anything, you know, a little bit of everything in it. You know, you guys, this is a very, very good box. As you can see, all these stars. Okay, it's getting the, you know, the best 5 stars. You know, it's and here's some reviews down here. You know, so, and a lot of people, they're giving it good stars. Does exactly what I hope it would do. Box is good. Okay, so a lot of people are saying good things about this box. Okay, and it does play 4K. I'm not for sure if it, you know, if it, okay, it does support Dolby Atmos too. Okay, so you do have, you know, those things built inside this box. You know, for under $100, you know, you know, you can get a very, very supported like box. Okay, something really nice. Okay, so let me go ahead and copy this and put this in the chat, just in case you guys want to check this out. Okay, so that's the Me Cool, you guys. You know, affordable device. You know, it you know, it's comparable to the on device. Okay, so, and then we have over here, you guys, the Me Box. Okay, you guys, this is a very, very good device also too. And as I say, you know, like the Me Cool and the Me Box, you guys, they're like, you know, they're like budget devices. Okay, they're budget devices, and you know, they're meant, you know, to use them for, you know, simple, you know, things as streaming. And as you can see, it does have Android TV on there. Okay, it is Android TV, and it does have all these apps on here, and it does have SmartCast. Okay, and it does have Google Assistance, and it does have 4K HDR. Okay, 60 frames per second, so which is good. And it does have Dolby Audio. Okay, so I don't think this box has Atmos. I don't think it does. Okay, but we you got the DTS HD. Okay, so you do have that. And it's, it's telling you, high performance storage. So it does have a quad core CPU, 2 gigabytes of RAM, DDR3, 8 gigabytes of storage. Okay, so you guys listen, want to tell you guys, and we'll talk about 8 gigabytes of storage. You guys listen to me. When you guys are streaming, you guys, 8 gigabytes of storage is a lot of space. Okay, you really don't need a whole lot of space on the device. Okay, because nowadays, you guys, these apps are not that big. Okay, and even if you're putting the keyword Kodi on that box, okay, it still is not going to be that big. Okay, so for you to be able to have a device, and it is 2 gigabytes, and you guys, another thing, 2 gigabytes, okay, that's good. That's still good for streaming devices. Okay, it's not going to be really, really, really super fast, but you guys, 2 gigabytes still gets the job done. Okay, still gets the job done. Okay, so and it supports wireless and wired connection, and it does support 2.4 and 5G, and it does have Bluetooth 4.0. Okay, so you guys, I'm sure it's on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. I'm sure there's a couple other places, like maybe like Walmart. I think you can buy them at Walmart. And very, very affordable devices, if you don't have a lot of money. And what I'm trying to do, you guys, I'm trying to show you guys devices that are affordable, and devices that will cost you a little bit, but you'll really, really enjoy it. Okay, so but the Mi Box and the Mi Cool, they're very, very both nice boxes, and they work very, very excellent. Let's see something. Okay, so but anyways, yeah, the Mi Box, you guys, very, very super nice box. As long as you don't put too much on it, it'll work. It'll do the job. Okay, so let's go over here to the last one, which is the TiVo Stream 4K. You guys, still using Android TV. Still using Android TV, you guys. And the TiVo Stream, you guys, you could find this device on just about every place. You can find on Amazon, you can find at Walmart, you can find at Target. And you guys, the remote on this device is very, very super, super nice. Okay, feels good, looks good, to play with. The buttons are nice, and also it has a little dongle, for the device, to where it won't take up no space on your fireplace or on your stand. It'll hide behind your TV, so that way you don't have all that space to count for it. Okay, let's go look down here and look at some things. Okay. So it has Android TV, and it does have Google Play. Okay. And as you can see right here, TiVo Stream 4K is powered by Android TV, guys. Most devices is not even in Android TV. Okay. So Android TV, guys, is still in the mix. You know what I mean? A lot of devices went over to Google TV, you know, but they're both the same, you guys. They're both the same. Google TV and Android TV is both the same. Okay, they're both the same. Let's see. It does have Chromecast that's built in, okay, for the people who like, you know, to use Chromecast on there. And I never had this device. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna buy it and do a review on it, just so I can play with it, just so I can say, you know, because I never tried this device. I know I had somebody that had the remote, and I went to go, you know, touch the remote, and the buttons felt good on it. The buttons felt really good on there, and really nice. You know how you got a button where you press it and it just feels funny. No, these buttons were nice and soft, easy to navigate. Okay. So you guys, very super nice, and I'm almost assuming that this is 2 gigabytes RAM. Okay, this is 2 gigabytes of RAM, the TiVo. Okay, and I'm not for sure. I think it has 8 gigabytes of storage. I'm almost for sure. Okay, so you know it's almost, you know, it's almost a device that is comparable to the Fire Stick 4K Max. Okay, it's comparable to that. Okay, except for, you know, you're looking at Android TV, and you can't go wrong. You know what I mean? With a device like this, when you have it, you know, it's built, you can hide it, very comfortable remote. Android TV, you know, you got some of those ads at the bottom, you guys, but listen, they have launchers for those. Okay, there's launchers out that where you can install on top of these and make them look the way you like them to look. Okay, so you know, Android TV, guys, and it's easy to navigate through Android TV, and it's really nice. Okay, that's how I missed the Shield when it, you know, when the Shield you had Android TV, man, I used to love it. Okay, but you could put a launcher on top of that, you guys. You could definitely put a launcher on top of it and make it look, you know, any kind of way you like it to look. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Wes Davis, what's up from Massachusetts watching? Hey, Springfield, Massachusetts. Thank you. Appreciate you for stopping by. Hopefully you're blessed and having a great day. Okay, who we got? Rammer Jammer, what's up? What's happening? What's going on? Hopefully everything is well. And Rammer Jammer says the TiVo. Okay, yeah, the TiVo, you guys, you know, very super nice device. But the thing is, though, a TiVo, you guys, is, you know, you have, I think when you have to go online and activate the device. Okay, you have to go online and activate this device in order for it to be activated. Okay, it's not like Android TV where you could just sign in your Google account and do it. I think you got to go online and activate this device. Okay, but that's all right. That's quite all right. Oh, that's Bama. Okay. So you guys, very, 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 very super nice devices. And you know, I probably missed. What's up, Detroit? What's up, Detroit, man? What's happening? What up, though? I probably missed a couple of devices, and I'm sure I'm there's a lot of devices out there, you guys. Whole lot of whole lot of devices to name. But you know, I just wanted to bring up, these devices right here because some people like things that cost a little bit more because they like quality and they like something that's gonna last, and some people, will spend a couple $100, $200-300 on the device. Some people are not. Some people, they have to have a budget device because that is what is in their budget. Okay, and I'm not gonna say I'm the same way. You know what I mean? Sometimes, I like budget devices, because they get the job done. They're cheap, and if something goes wrong with them, just go get yourself another one. Okay, that's just like the on box, you guys. $20 device, and one's 30 and the other one's 50. Very, very good devices. I can't say nothing bad, you guys. Nothing bad about an on device. They're very, very good devices. Maybe somebody in the past has had, some problems with them, but you guys, they're budget devices, and that's why they're called budget. Okay. So, just wanted to bring this up, to you guys about, these different devices, that, we can use to our advantage, to when things get ready to go, downhill first. You know what I mean? Because as a lot of us YouTubers that are in the streaming community, we need to reach out, to a lot of different people that need to know these things about these devices. Okay. Because, one of these days they need to know. Okay. They need to know which device that they have an option with. What can you use? What works good? What looks good? Okay. So that's why, a lot of us YouTubers, like, shout out to my dude, man, Superdell, you guys, Superdell TV. You guys, man, if you guys have not been over there to be part of his shows on Mondays and Fridays, you guys are going to have to go that way. Okay. He talks a lot about different streaming devices and things that you can do in different ways, to make things work. Okay. And also my dude, Kenneth Mullen, you guys, it's just amazing, how a group of people in the streaming community can sit, for hours and, talk about a whole lot of things and make a show out of something. Okay. So if you guys ain't subscribed to my dude, Kenneth Mullen, look him up on YouTube, you guys. You'll see him. Go over there and subscribe to him. Go check him out, you guys. And also, you guys, I do have a Telegram group, you guys. I have, a Facebook group. I have a Discord group. If you guys want to come by, if you guys want to join, you guys are more than welcome. A lot of people in there. We got a lot of, different kind of content, run around through there, because I don't just stick to streaming, you guys. I like to do, I like to touch up, on gaming. I like to touch up on the news, everything else. Okay. But my main thing, you guys, is streaming. And, because I do reviews on Kodi builds. I have You guys can go check that out over in my Telegram group, you guys. So I just want to throw, some things at you guys, on the streaming community, okay? Throw some things, little devices that you guys can check out, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end this show, you guys. Appreciate all you guys that came through, such late at night, you guys. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, and hey, I'll most definitely see you guys on next one. Peace out.
Lights go down, we say goodbye. This ain't the end, no need to cry. Got a plan, got a vibe to keep it alive. More to come, you know the drill. Stay tuned, the future's thrill. Thank you for stopping by. Hit that like, let it amplify. Subscribe, oh, don't be shy. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, y'all the fuel for this machine. Dropping heat on every scene. Keep it fresh, keep it clean. More content coming through. You know I'll keep it true. Thank you for stopping by. Hit that like, let it amplify.